America, Britain and France. But they've been the first to commend him today. Samantha Power, America's former ambassador at the United Nations, saying he was a diplomatic maestro, a very caring man. Matthew Rycroft, Britain's representative at the United Nations, saying he was a diplomatic giant. And he really was a towering figure here at the United Nations. It is hard to imagine that famed horseshoe table at the Security Council without him. But to many, he was the face of Russian obstructionism. It was him who, on behalf of his government, wielded Russia's veto so often over Syria, in blocking humanitarian access, in thwarting attempts to bring peace, his critics would say. Many regarded him as a highly skilled diplomat, but many of his critics would say he often used those skills in a very negative way to cause more problems for countries like Syria rather to improve the situation.
And very briefly, obviously a very important post for Vladimir Putin. Any news on who might replace him?
No, not at the moment. I mean, it's so difficult, as I say, to imagine the UN without him. Such a towering figure, not only in UN diplomacy, but Russian diplomacy as well. The protege of Sergei Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister. It's going to be hard to replace Sergei Lavrov. It's a big problem for the Kremlin.
Nick Bryant at the UN in New York, thank you very much for joining me. Now, the United Nations says a famine in parts of South Sudan is a man-made catastrophe and not the result of natural causes. Officials blame the country's civil war and economic collapse for the emergency. The government and the UN say that around 100,000 people are currently affected, with another 1 million threatened in the coming months. Alistair Leithhead has sent this report from the capital city, Juba.
When famine hits, the smallest suffer.